There's a lot more flexibility in the way we can design programs, the way we can deliver programs to better meet your needs. And the only way we're ever going to get that right in terms of the provision that we make and meeting your recruitment needs is if we work together in partnership. So I very, very much hope that you'll become major stakeholders in the work that we do here in the college, help us design training programs, get in touch with us when you go away from this event, think about what your needs really are, and start to make better use of the resources we have, not just in this college, but in any college, your local college. There's a massive infrastructure of resource and provision the government has invested in that is literally on your doorstep. And we really want dialogue with you. And as I say, there's a real opportunity to better shape the provision and training that we make to better meet your needs. But we can't second guess what your needs are. And as I said, there is a huge opportunity here, I think, particularly through your membership of this forum, to get that dialogue going, to get the partnership going, and to start to design programs and develop young people, but also those employees that you have already in your workforce to better meet your needs. I can't end without just mentioning the fact that we also have access to some European Social Fund money that is specifically designed to support the further training and development of people already employed in the workforce. So there is quite a lot of opportunity around, and if you are unsure as to what your needs might be, and you'll hear a lot of information today around traineeships, apprenticeships, different sorts of training programs, then come and talk to us. We'll try and demystify all of those opportunities for you. But I think the big message, certainly from the college side of things today, is get in touch with us, work in partnership with us, and I think actually you'll get a lot of benefit from that. I also have a role chairing all of the colleges in Staffordshire. So again, if you want to talk to me about provision in the south of the county, up in Leek, then I'm happy to facilitate those conversations as well. And I hope you enjoy the venue and enjoy the rest of the morning. I want to now introduce Alan Brough, who I think is has actually brought all of this forum and this meeting together and is the mastermind behind everything that we're going to hear today. Thank you. Thanks.
It's the first time I've ever been called a mastermind. Thank you, Sarah. Thanks very much for that. Right, welcome to you all for taking time out of your busy day to attend the launch or the relaunch of Constructing Staffordshire. By the way, if you haven't already done so, I hope you all have. If you put your business cards in the little box downstairs, we're having a little bit of a prize at the end, so there'll be a bottle of bubbly for whoever the lucky person is. So if you could make sure you do that, thank you. For those of you who don't know, as Sarah just mentioned, my name's Alan Brough, and I'm the current chairman of Constructing Staffordshire. Constructing Staffordshire, as probably some of you know, has existed for a number of years, and some of you may have attended previous meetings quite some time ago. In the past, Constructing Staffordshire has been run by a committee drawn from contractors and professionals within the local construction industry, and frankly has suffered from lack of resource and particularly organisational and secretarial assistance in organising meetings, etc. That's always been a problem for us. We are therefore delighted this time around that the college, Sarah's college, has been very, very supportive and are getting very involved in the group, together with the City Council as well. So we feel that the group now is on a much firmer footing, and certainly looking forward now to having a rolling programme of events that hopefully after today you will come and support. We're also getting support from CORE. We got a representative from CORE who's involved in the group, and also from the National Apprenticeship Services as well. So Stoke College have been instrumental in providing this venue, and I need to thank Andy Greenoff and Alison DeVille from Stoke College for the time and effort has been devoted to bringing us all here today. Alison, would you please, where's Simon? Simon, we have a small gift for Alison as a thank you for all the hard work that you've put in for us. It really is most helpful, and if you could just accept this on our behalf. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Thank you, Alison. Thank you very much. So, what is Constructing Staffordshire's? What are we all about? What are our primary objectives? And what benefit could it be to you to get involved with the forum and attend future meetings? Our prime objectives are to draw together Staffordshire construction industry to share best practice and innovation. That's number one. Number two, to influence local government, maintain strong links with educational training institutions, as Sarah's mentioned already, and promote continuous improvement, learning and employment opportunities within the local construction industry. And the third one is, not the least important, provide marketing and networking activities to the local construction community and to develop and share exposure to local opportunities and the local supply chain. Very important to us in developing business. That's what most of the people here want business one way or another, and that's the aim of the group, is to develop that in the area. We don't have a fixed agenda. That's not where we're coming from, and we constantly need to react to changes within the industry and make sure we all embrace change and are able to provide our skills to the local construction industry. Following the presentations by our speakers, I will provide details of our intentions and future events, which again, we have some exciting ideas, I think. So without further ado, it now gives me great pleasure to introduce our guest speaker, John Betty. John is a Director of the City Renewal Services at the City of Stoke-on-Trent. John joined Stoke City Council from his previous position as Director of Development and Major Projects from Bath and North East Somerset, I think approximately 6 months ago. And I understand that he made significant changes at his previous job, and we're certainly hoping that he brings his skills to Stoke-on-Trent. I'm sure you will agree with me that he's brought his skills here, and could you please put your hands together and welcome John Betty.
Thank you very much. How are we doing the slides?
There you go. You want this one?
No.
Hey, you don't want that one?
Good morning, everybody. Well, firstly, thanks very much for the invitation. I'm really excited to be here. I think these sorts of groups are absolutely fantastic, and from our point of view, as the industry comes together, I think it's really important that it has a strong voice within Stoke and Staffordshire. Also, thank you very much for Sarah for the invite. What a fantastic building. I've just been talking to Sarah. She's got great plans for screwing more money out of government and expanding her capital programme significantly, and that's what we want in this part of the world. So it's great of you to ask me to come and speak and talk a little bit about what the local authority can do. Now, I'm going to talk to you in sort of 4 things. One about the LEP City deal and what I think government are doing. Is this thing working? Can you hear me okay? Okay. What about the City Council mandate for change and all that sort of thing on a more local level? What, as a local authority, as a client, that we're trying to do, and what I've some ideas that I've brought, and what I think your role can be, and what the industry and how it would work. So I'm the new boy around here, so I'm not going to get it all right. But what I can do is I can give you a bit of a view about how I think this area looks, partly from the outside and now with a little bit of knowledge from the inside. And it's sort of my chance to give everybody my sort of first impression of where we're going. I mean, and clearly there are some great opportunities in this part of the world, but obviously there are some significant challenges. And, well, who is this guy and where's he come from anyhow? So I'm effectively a builder. I started my career with John Lang Construction a very long time ago, and I've had my first project demolished already and built for the second time, so obviously things are moving on. I worked for Wimpey Construction. I was regional director in the South West and South Wales for them for a while. I sit on the National Council of the Construction Clients Group. I've been a consultant for Mace, high net worth individual, works in London, and a whole bunch of stuff. And at one point, I worked for the local authority at Westminster, where I got involved in the reconfiguration of Trafalgar Square and some bridges over the Thames and things like that. So I've sort of been around a bit, really, and done a multifarious sort of things.